What's going on, guys? Random Comic here. So today I've got some more Team Fortress 2 for you guys. I believe this is Payload Race on Hightower. And as I'm playing this game and learning this game, this is probably the first week that I've actually played it consistently every day, for hours. And I can say definitely that I'm trying to pass off the tips that I'm learning as I'm playing and trying to give those tips to you guys so you can get better as you guys are trying to pick it up, because as an experienced player of other games, it's kind of tough to just for a newcomer to just be like, yeah, this is what you gotta do here, you just gotta do this. But really, some people need baby steps, other people are just natural learners, and I myself always try to cover top to bottom everything so you guys can understand the game and whatnot. And since this game is free to play, I don't recommend anybody going out and trying to buy anything off the Manco store. But if you do have the option of picking up a few things, that's one thing I would recommend, because I mean, the developers actually pretty much deserve it. They're not making basically anything off this game besides stuff from the Manco store, and I believe that's it. That might be their only source of income. And the first tip I actually want to give you guys was actually retreating. You can see right here, very low on health, actually 1 damage away from actually dying. I retreat back to the spawn. I'm able to actually, get full health and get back into the fight, relatively ready to take on anything. And in this match in particular, I've seen on the other team, obviously, I didn't pick it up on cue with the video, but in the beginning, you saw there was a spy. And off the start of the match, it's always very easy to figure out the spies because they're always very obvious. They're usually, I think I take out this heavy right here. Take out a few more guys after that. When the gun is ubered up or hyped up, it's amazing. I love this soda popper gun. But they're extremely easy to figure out the spies and whatnot, just because if you see a guy out of the blue just come from a flank spot and just try to take out one of your guys, if he's running like straight at one of your guys, you probably know his intentions are to backstab and get that one hit melee. And right here, this is my first death of the game. Went on a pretty nice 8 kill streak, but 2 pyros. I didn't have a good retreat pattern going right there. And right here I actually switched to the spy just to take out some turrets and stuff like that that they had built up where our cart's actually stuck right now. But I did want to cover, here's just some simple kills with the Death Ringer. And right there, that, that scout actually fell off the map. Helped me survive by killing himself. But I did want to cover actually talking about how to detect spies. And obviously, like I said, the pattern itself of just flanking and seeing a guy running straight at you is always suspicious. And usually teammates won't make eye contact with other teammates unless it's a medic or something. So that's actually pretty easy to pick up on that. But also, as well as being able to spy check with whatever class you have. So the pyro and heavies are probably the best ones, is because they have the most stuff to spare, bullets to spam. But also, besides actually just shooting a suspicious teammate that you see and seeing if they're a spy or not, also there's another way, but it's kind of tough because it's good and bad at the same time. Friendlies, actually, if you bump into one, you'll walk right through them. And I've learned that enemies, you can't actually walk through. You actually bump into them, and you can't go through them. So if you ever see a teammate and you kind of can't get around them, it means that they're actually a spy disguised as a teammate. And that means you pretty much want to get the hell out of there and take them out. Spies are very easy to kill. They have very low health, and they don't have much. I raped that soldier right there and take out that heavy finally. But for the most part, they're going to be easy to take out with pretty much any setup. They usually take a few shots with the scout, or pyros just totally rape them very quickly. Same thing with the soldier. But if you do bump into one and you notice he's a spy, it's kind of tough in that situation. This is what I meant by it's good and bad, because if they're up that close and you're bumping into them, it's probably too late. They're probably going to backstab you or sidestab you with that one hit melee. That's what they're aiming to do. But if you're using a mobile class like this that can maneuver out the way, get away, that's what the scout is basically made for. It's an offense and defense at the same time. Obviously, very helpful for your teammates because he makes objectives move twice as fast. But he's really the type of guy that you want to. And I was reading as well on community forums about the best type of playstyle for a scout was to always try to. That soldier got a brilliant hit on me, direct impact. But it was always talking about how one-on-one situations are best for the scout. And like that guy right there, you can see his gun is glowing. If you can spend money, I think I mentioned this before, if you want to spend the money to get a gun, it's worth it on some of the stuff because, 99 cents isn't going to break the bank, but for younger players, I can understand how it's a lot more difficult to convince, parents and stuff to, hey, Mom, can I buy this gun on TF2? That's definitely going to seem weird. But I myself bought, the soda popper, as well as just a few other things for the scout. But I really spent probably too much money on the soldier and spy. The spy, I bought all these stupid daggers he has. I bought the spicicle, the eternal reward, whatever it's called, something like that. And pretty much anything, I got it. Do I take out this heavy? Yes, I do. That heavy was actually pretty bad. As you can see, I was dominating him. But as well as I bought soldier stuff. So right now, my favorite, well, I'll cover it more deeply when I post a soldier video. I got some great soldier videos already, actually. There I fell off the map. I got some great soldier videos. I'm really liking the Liberty launcher. The main thing about that gun, and I don't want to speak too much about it because I want to cover that mainly in the soldier video, but mainly I'm liking it so much because the attributes of that gun are the rockets itself actually project 25% faster, something like that. It's not, crazy fast. It's probably not even that number. Somewhere around there, though. But it has another trade-off of that it moves faster, but you have one less rocket. As with all the other ones, usually have 4. The default rockets have 4. You're only going to have 3. So you add a disadvantage there, but obviously, honestly, when I use it myself, I haven't found it being hugely, oh my god, I don't have, that 4th bullet. Usually when you reload and stuff like that, it's not a huge nuisance to yourself. Like, oh my god, I can't fucking, kill this guy because I only got 3 rockets. Right here, this is where we start to make our final push, taking out some pyros in our spawn and stuff like that. And right here I'm on fire. Obviously, since I'm so close to the spawn, it's not really that tough for me to go back here and grab this, but I've played matches on this map in particular that can last, which seems like ages. And right here, it might seem like I'm being a dick and not helping my team move up on that cart, but I'm just trying to get as much attention away from those guys. So if I try to, kind of just mess with their spawn, make them think that I'm around there and have them, aim their sights on me, I can make it successful for those guys on that ramp to actually capture the base, which I believe they do right about here or so. So there we go. Get the win. Had some pretty good scout gameplay. I get number 1 on the top 3 right there, so pretty good round. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to try to get some more soldier gameplay as well as some more entertaining spy gameplay for you guys. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace.